Welcome back to the John Mendola Show at WILK. Approaching 10:30 this morning. Beautiful, beautiful day. Great day to get out there and have some fun, whether it's sports or just with your family. Let's welcome in the Nanticoke softball team and, of course, their coach, Ryan Stetz. Good morning, Coach.
John, how you doing? Great morning today.
Yes, it is. Absolutely. It was a great evening the other night, playing into the night, and just kept watching the Twitter feed and inning after inning, and somehow, some way, you and the ladies able to pull that thing out, and I think it was 14, right?
Yeah, it was 14 innings. We're so proud of the girls. They hung on every pitch. They were so focused throughout the game, and they never lost any confidence throughout. And I don't think anyone in the dugout thought we were going to lose, to be honest with you. So we're thrilled to survive in advance. And we're looking forward to Monday.
And a couple of our area teams fall by one run, and those things happen, and you're on the other end of that where you're able to advance. And Tunkhannock, one of those teams that fell to the next opponent that you're going to have. So talk a little bit about what you know about the next team up for you.
Yeah, we'll be playing Bethlehem Catholic. We played them 3 years ago in 2015 when we got to this point in that season. They're very well coached. They're a very good team. And they have a combination of a little bit of everything. But at this point in the season, we're really focused in on ourselves. And, if you want to throw in that little Catholic school, public school rivalry, we want to do it for not only our families and our community here, but we don't want to make any excuses. We want to take down a giant, Bethlehem Catholic, and represent the public schools here in the state of Pennsylvania. Yeah,
absolutely. And as you say, Becca High, they've been a great program in many athletic areas for many, many years. And let's talk about that winning formula for you, getting that one run across when you needed to. And anything can happen in those kind of games. And it gets hairy. They have runners on third base, and you shut them down. And, somehow it just works out for you.
Complete team effort. Coaches were throwing ideas at me in the dugout the entire time. I might have disregarded 10 of them, but one of them might have stuck. And then at the end of the day, the players have to execute. And we did a lot of things. We threw a strike to one player, and, the gut feeling said we had a walker, and we did. And luckily those things worked out. But again, the players entrusted in us, and they followed through with the plan. And maybe there was a little divine intervention at some point throughout the day, because we can't take all the credit for what was going on down there on earlier this week.
You got a couple of seniors that are just rock solid. We're going to talk to them in a moment. But they're going to also go to the same school. They're besties. They're going to play softball. I mean, it just makes for a great story. And the next two young ladies we're going to talk to. So tell us a little bit about your take on Murphy and Bohn.
Yeah, they were here when they were freshmen. It's kind of ironic that they started their career at this point, and now we're going to sort of continue on. We're playing the last week of softball in the state. And they've both been great for us. Actually, our season propelled a little bit once we moved Megan Murphy from the outfield to third base, and we have not looked back. And obviously, Miranda Bohn, she threw 198 pitches, never once complained the other day, and she's been our rock. And as I've said several times, she's allowed our younger kids to mature, and we're playing really, really well right now. So they're here with us now, and hopefully get to talk to them.
Coach, the buzz in the community right now, talk about that support, whether it's signs or banners or just driving around town and having people say some stuff to you.
Yeah, not only in Nanticoke, we had a graduation party last night, Chris Sywall. Everybody at that party was just so complimentary and watching. Days of waiting for a newspaper to come out. People, your older fans are reading a newspaper. Your middle-aged fans are waiting for the news. And our younger fans are catching it live right when it's happening. So it's just neat to be involved in. Any walk of life, where you go in town here, people are talking about it. And it does bring a sense of community pride to our community and throughout the Valley and the district. We've gotten phone calls from people as far past Scranton, Mid-Valley, Valley View. So the list goes on. So we're really pleased, and we want to represent this area as best we can.
Ryan, keep up the great work. We'll get over to the ladies now, and we appreciate your time, okay?
John, thank you so much.
You got it. All right, we're going to talk with Megan Murphy now. She is a senior, and I think Coach mentioned she headed from the outfield to the infield this year. And Megan, welcome in. Good to talk with you again.
It's been an adjustment, but Coach told me, I need you in the infield, and I'll do anything for this team. I'm going to be here to support them, and if he needs me in the infield, I'll do whatever I can for the team.
How about the weight of pressure as you and Miranda as the seniors, leading this young team? You learned a lot over the years from a lot of players there at Nanticoke. Talk about some people you learned from and now passing that torch along.
Well, I learned a lot from Maddie O'Donohue my freshman year. She was a great senior. I learned so much from her, how to be a leader, how to, like, respect the younger kids, not to treat them like, you know how that senior freshman bond, like, you take this bag, the freshman takes this bag. Like, we don't do that around here, and I learned that a lot from her. My sophomore year, I learned from Rachel Roccagrande and Vanessa Tockett. I just love the game, playing with, like, the game grew, my love for the game grew more when I was with them. And the next year, we played with Jenna Lepowski, Cassie Nove, Kiera Brown, and Morgan Briggs. We've been playing together since we were younger, since I was 11, and it's kind of hard not to have them around anymore. But Miranda and I learned so much from them, and we know, like, we had big shoes to fill, and we have to lead this young team because they look up to us just like we looked up to all those players.
You never know when it's going to end, and the other night, you know, it's inning after inning, and here we go, one more, and you have to stay mentally tough. You got to stay physically strong. What was that mentality like in that dugout the other day?
It was tough. There were some points in the game where we thought, oh no, this could be it, but Miranda and I knew, like, we're the seniors of this team. We have to keep this team up. We have to make sure, like, keep them all motivated that this isn't over. We're still in this game till the last out. We really don't worry about the scoreboard. We focus on pitch by pitch, and we knew, like, Miranda and I had to keep everyone focused and determined, like, and I know everyone was exhausted. The other team was exhausted as well, but we needed to keep everyone up in the dugout, and Miranda, I'm so proud of Miranda. She pitched her heart out that game, and yeah, that's what we did. We kept everyone motivated. You
get a little closer bird's eye view being at third base than maybe being in the outfield watching Miranda go to work. What's it like watching her on that mound and just having the confidence you have in her?
Well, it's nice to be in the infield because I like to motivate her as well. Like, keep telling her, like, Miranda, you're still in this game. You're still in this. This is your game. It's just a great feeling to be in the infield with her because I've always been having her back in the outfield. So it's nice to be in the infield, be in the action right next to her.
Well, good luck the rest of the way, Megan, one game at a time, and best of luck at Misericordia University, and we appreciate your time. We're going to talk to Miranda now, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, that is Megan Murphy. She is now a third baseman. She's going to Misericordia University. And it just so happens she's going to Misericordia University with Miranda Bohn, who's her teammate, which is an awesome story in itself. And let's welcome in Miranda Bohn now, who is on the mound for the Nanticoke Trojanettes. And Miranda, what was that like the other day? As Coach mentioned, 198 pitches. That was a lot of pitches for you, huh?
Yeah, it definitely was a little stressful more than other games. I've never thrown 14 consecutive innings like that. But just battling through every inning, every pitch, having everyone have my back, it wasn't as difficult.
Well, Murph said, hey, I'm a little closer to her. I can motivate her. Talk about your teammates and the job they do, whether it's, you know, in between innings, you're trying to make sure they're pumping you up, or it's on the field stuff, and the fans as well, and you have some family there too. So there's really a combined effort for everybody to get on you. And when it's all said and done, you got to have the confidence in yourself to deliver, and you do.
Yeah, I know that coaches, parents, other fans, and especially my teammates have my back on everything that I have to do for the team. And without them, I don't think I would be as good as I am or anything like that. So I definitely have a lot of respect for them in the world.
Coach Stetz has something about him. He's got a positive aura about him that he feels good about the girls on the team. He feels good about a lot of things in life. Talk a little bit about what it's like playing for him.
It's definitely different than a lot of my other coaches. We just try to have fun all the time and still get work done that we have to do. But it's definitely a lot of fun.
And as far as getting one more hit or one run to cross the other day, talk about your teammates that were able to get the job done to secure the win.
Well, Jessica Lajin started on second base for the international rule on the 14th. And then Jen Kurkowski was up to bat. And out of everything that happened, a wild pitch, and just got to third. And then Gabby Rakowski was up, and she was able to get the ball in play where she needed to, and just be able to score from that. And the feeling was so surreal to be able to go back to the semifinals where we were our freshman year.
Well, Miranda, congratulations on a fabulous run. One more to go before you could possibly get to the finals. Again, it's a one-game approach. Good luck against Becca on Monday, all right?
Thank you so much.
All right, Miranda Bohn, Megan Murphy, Ryan Stetz, all part of the Nanticoke Trojanettes softball program. Well, we're going to talk some Valley View baseball coming up here on the John Mendola Show as well. A little bit of running, too. Talk about a running camp coming up with Rob Aarons and Kevin Borelli. Let's head out now to our local State Farm insurance agent, Matt Daly. Break like a good neighbor. Matt Daly in Kingston is there. We'll be back here on WILK.